desire of smoking away. So when I have an urge to smoke, I take a drop of fennel. That's actually what my ladies have been seeing me do.
All right.
You know, because you when you're addicted to things like cigarettes, cigars, things that smoke, it might even be reefer. How many people like marijuana want to stop? Any addiction, fennel is good for that. It will actually take that licorice. I don't know what it does. That licorice overpowers your urge or your desire to smoke. So you just have to remember to do it.
All right. So then another field trick that I learned is and that one stuck to me during class, being in the field, because it'll draw out poisons from insects and snake bites. But what I had forgotten about was you can also use fennel in your weight loss journey, because it suppresses the appetite, and it's also helpful in controlling cellulite. So those were the two things that I've forgotten about fennel. But then one that I had tried to tell my family about was it's used to prevent arthritis and rheumatism, but it's also good for treating gout. So I tried to share that with my family. I'm not sure if they received it. As Roman said, you got to keep telling them and keep putting it in your face. But we ask everybody to try for 90 days. That's why we always say for 90 days, because as he just spoke about the brain, and we call it a mind shift. In order for you to grasp hold to something new, you have to keep it going. And even Dr. Wallach will say give it 90 days, because it's not just the brain, but even your digestive system, because it has to heal before it can start repairing. So it's got to take the bad out and heal it before you can start seeing any impact on the healing process.
Yeah, that usually turns worse. Like anything else that you do, it's fighting for its life. So it's going to do extra work to make you feel bad in the beginning, but then you'll look up one day and it'll be gone. Like gout. You'll notice that after you start putting the fennel oil on your feet, or even making a shea butter concoction with you when you put the drops of fennel in it, mix it up and start using that at night.
Yes.
You know, before you go to bed. Eventually you'll find that you're no longer getting gout, because gout comes in spouts, you know, and spurts and all that. Come on now, do something different. This is 2017. And we recommend
that you try something new.
Yeah.
And stick with it. Make the commitment to yourself that you're going to stick with it. Yeah, stick with it. At least give it that 90-day try. Because again, you can't see any results from anything in one day. You got to get rid of the bad in order for you to see. Even when you take your prescribed medication, you don't, that Band-Aid fix, you may say, oh, that headache is gone right then and there, but where did it go? Where did it go? It's just waiting for the medication to stop putting that little cloud over it from your brain receptors, being able to identify it, and then when it's gone, what happens? If you don't change or detox, you know what? You said something about the fennel that's just like a detox.
It is.
You were saying with the gout, you have your headaches, you have all of this with the change, but that's just like a detox. When you're doing a detox, your body's got to kick out the bad.
So I got funky. Who I have?
You got funky.
That's what they sound like.
Funky Greek.
Like, oh my
What is
goodness.
it? What is it?
Oh, she went and picked up one.
Funkin' Greek.
Fenugreek.
Fenugreek. Is that Fen?
Fenugreek.
Fenugreek. Is that how you pronounce it?
It's a
I
herb.
just use it. I don't
It's
know.
a herb.
Woo! Listen to our engineer.
Tell us about it,
It's an herb. Go ahead.
I don't know if I can tell you, but I can almost pronounce it Fenugreek.
Fenugreek.
Not fucking Greek.
Fenugreek.
Right, Fenugreek.
So that's why
You
I
gonna
said
pronounce it Fenugreek.
Fenugreek,
But if you
because
want to call it funky
you-
Greek, I'm with it.
Funkin' Greek. And I'll call it funky
Okay.
Greek, but it's actually Fenugreek. And that's true. And this is an herb that most people don't really use a lot of.
I know. Well, we can tell, right?
Right, but it is also a very good healing. They actually use the seeds to make the oil, and you can buy the oil. Our company doesn't sell it. However, there are companies that do and use it in their blends. Why? Because it helps for women who are breastfeeding. It produces milk. It allows you to feed your baby. It reduces in menstrual discomfort. It also has a lot of chemicals that will help you just live a happier sex life. That's
so
interesting.
some type of euphoria there?
Yeah.
All right.
It reduces cholesterol. It reduces cardiovascular issues. It helps to control diabetes, so it keeps your sugar levels at bay. You can get it in the grocery store. Really, they actually have it in the spices area. What else? It relieves sore throats. It relieves constipation.
Wow.
It is good for kidney troubles. Traditional Chinese medicine recommends it for their patients suffering in pain.
Did you all notice something? She just went from the rooter to the tutor with that. She said it helps relieve sore throats and constipation. She went from the rooter to the tutor with that one.
I love this. My co-partner, my co-host, has a way with words, doesn't she? She is so amazing. That's not what I would say, but that's what she said.
Yeah.
It helps prevent colon cancer.
Wow.
It's an amazing thing. Let me see. It lowers risk of heart ailments. It minimizes symptoms of menopause. It reduces menstrual discomfort. It's good for kidney. I said kidney trouble. That's about it.
And the only thing I had here is when we were talking about detoxing again, it helps flush out harmful toxins.
Yes. See, these herbs are amazing. They even give a website where you can buy it as an oil.
Okay.
Bulk apothecary.com.
So you can get it in oil. But now, let's do something. Everybody, when you go to that grocery store, just glaze over that section and see what herbs and spices you find there that we've mentioned. If it's in the regular grocery store, if you actually have to go to a health food store.
Oh, you know what? Let me say this. You were talking about fennel. Fennel is actually it looks like an onion with leaves that are like a spiral. You can actually get this in the vegetable section.
Okay.
So when I juice, I actually cut a slither off the bulb of the fennel, and mix it with my juices. That's how I do that. I've forgotten about that with my juices, because you can actually buy the herb in the grocery vegetable section. And then you can use the leaves of it as tea. The whole thing tastes like licorice. If you love licorice like I do, it's thebomb.com. But it is a very strong herb, so you know.
Black licorice.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't like the black
I
licorice.
know, but licorice to me is licorice. So, yeah, and it is very strong. It's very overpowering. So use a little. A little goes a long way.
Wow. Okay. Well, our next oil, last but not least, frankincense. And we all know frankincense has been around for a while. We all know frankincense has been around for a long time because it is in a famous story, right? So as we wind down, you know that frankincense is good for grief, depression, sadness, even autism. The respiratory system, because you can put it on, put drops on a cloth or something to help you breathe. When you're in a stressful situation, whether it be at work or wherever it may be, this has been good to just inhale. just to inhale, to change the atmosphere there, and to help calm you down, or calm the matter down. And it doesn't just calm in the brain, but your respiratory system as well, so it'll calm your whole body down. But one new thing I've learned with it is it can be used for cataracts.
Yes, around the eye.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
Frankincense with a half full. It takes some other oils with it, but it's a blend, and it can be used for cataracts.
Yeah, you can actually, but you don't put them on your eye or your eyelid. You put them around your eye, on that bone that's around your eye. That's an amazing. I used that when I was blind.
And I had used it too when they were saying I was having the onset of glaucoma, and I started taking the Vision FX, but I was using the frankincense around my eyes as well. So we both have testimonies with that one.
You know, I have also, in addition to all of that, I was online. I don't know, on Facebook, I think it was, and it was this doctor who was describing the power of the herbs that the three wise men gave to
Yes,
baby
frankincense, myrrh,
Jesus.
and what
It was
else
frankincense, myrrh, and gold. And what they found out, they've done a study, the use of those three products, and because gold is a metal. They have combined it and done studies mixing frankincense, myrrh, and gold to cure diabetes. On my Facebook page is the post. I will bring it up to the front of it when I go back at home, because I was listening to this and I was saying, oh, really?
Yeah. If you ever wondered why those specific gifts,
Right, because they were healing herbs. And you know, we could go into some other things
well,
about
we gotta
that,
get ready to
but we're
sign
not, because the
off.
time is off and over. But I will be using those three combinations this year in my experience to dismiss, to heal my pancreas.
Okay.
So we're going to find out what really happens.
Yeah.
And I will be
Type
testimony.
one.
Last year I was testimonying about grounding, which I still do.
Okay.
So thank you
All
for
right,
allowing
thank
us to
everyone
join.
for joining us today. Happy New Year, and we hope that we have we've sown some seeds onto you to allow you to have a better year this year than before. Each year should get better. So, with your health and within your wealth. All right? And we thank you all for chimed in on our Facebook pages and that were listening as a live stream. And we want to give a shout out to our engineer to say thank you so much for that testimony. And we also hope that it helps to impact in your show that I listened to the other day as well, when we talk about some of these mood producing oils and why the Miss Latanya and Miss Tia had to hang up the phone the other day and still say no, that they were not satisfied with their answers. So maybe we have to bring some oils in here the next time so you can set the room.
Well, I want to say thank you, Khadijah, for watching. She's from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. I think she might be in the D.C. area.
No, she's in the Virgin Islands right now. She already texted me.
Really?
Yeah, she's hitting us all the way from
Oh, that's my sweetie. I've known her since she was
from
born.
the Bermuda Triangle.
And Leah Taylor, my cousin, thank you for watching. Iko, I see you online. And Dundee, thank you so very much. You have a blessed day. Make sure you share
That's right.
Yes,
and like.
And find us on actually
Find
we're
us
going
on Tiffany Daniel for YouTube, on our
Tiffany
YouTube
Daniel
channel.
for YouTube. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. You just find it on my Facebook page, Rosa J. Hodge.
All right, but she's still on my YouTube page. The whole broadcast will be on my YouTube page, so you guys like it when you view it, and keep pushing us up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All
so
right.
Tiffany
very much.
Rosa, y'all get ready because we about to party.
Okay,
Yes.
party.
Lord, thank you,
Okay.
thank you.
Sorry,
Oh,
y'all can't join
you
us
ain't
for
heard
the
this
party.
version yet.
Talk to you later.
This is a brand new one. My son found this. You ever heard this one? Wait till Boosie bring that
Ooh, is
bass in, baby.
Is that
My son found this, man.
Boosie?
Gonna catch them jamming. Cause they gonna jam.
The Funkadelics, all the way live.
It's the Gregory's, baby. My son found it. Y'all couldn't believe it. Daddy, I got something for you.
On the mother
Boosie
shit.
hitting that thing, boy.
And she said she don't like to sweat. What do you think she gonna do with all that moving, right?
Look, I remember in college days, homecoming, Funkadelics would come down the walkway to the field in their diapers, their spliffs.
You ever heard that?
They be rock. Swing down the chariot rider, let me ride. The mother chick, the mother shit. I'm gone, y'all. Life goes on. Go ahead and swing with us. Have a good God day. Know that I love you and there's nothing you will ever be able
Boosie
to do.
leaning into that one, boy.
See him over there acting like he knows some stuff. He think he knows some stuff, y'all. And
Wait a
he
minute,
don't.
I got the slow motion mannequin challenge. Ready?
He is funny. He is so funny.
You moving too fast.
Slow motion mannequin.
Yeah, you moving too fast for that man.
I made up a new mannequin challenge. Slow motion mannequin
Too
challenge.
fast for that man.
See, Tiffany, you talking about, I
Next
seen you
Monday.
boogie. I